That's the opening band doing sound check.
Oh.
All right, we're good. Live.
Hey, what's up, Heavy Metal and Blues? It's Shawn, and I'm here with Webmaster Kevin. And today we're excited to have with us Shawn Drover from Defiance.
My name's Bill.
Bill?
Your name? I can't. My name can't be Shawn if your name's Shawn.
Yeah.
There can only be one Shawn in an interview. And you're cooler than I am, so I might as well just
No, you're cooler
call
than
me
I.
Bill. Just call me Bill.
Okay, Bill.
I'm Shawn. Are you live on Facebook? I'm gonna torture you. All right.
Okay, so I'm Shawn from Defiance.
And I'm Shawn from Defiance.
Okay.
We're doing two drummers tonight. Doobie Brothers style. Doobie
Doobie
Brothers
Brothers.
style.
So, do you have any questions for me? What do you do?
No, I
Interview
don't.
bands and stuff?
No.
No? Okay. So, new album out, Old Scars, New Wounds. How's it going? Good?
Yeah, we're doing our second leg for the record. We're out with Armored Saint right now. It's actually we have one more show after tonight. We play Chicago tonight and Milwaukee tomorrow, and then Monday we fly to Europe.
Oh, you're not doing the 2 California shows?
We're doing that. We're going to Europe first, doing a bunch of festivals, some shows at Armored Saint, some headlining shows in the UK, and then we go back to America and to resume and to do 3 West Coast shows with Armored Saint. So we still have we've been out for 3 weeks today, and we still have 4 more weeks to go. And the question is what is a 52-year-old going on tour for 7 weeks in a row? That's a great question to ask. I didn't ask myself that.
We'll find out at the end.
Yes, we will find out at the end. Check into a mental institution.
You're touring the hell out of this album. I just seen you guys at the Forge down in Joliet in the springtime.
Yep, that was a good show. I remember that show.
What major influences did you have when you started drumming?
Neil Peart from Rush.
Oh, wow.
That's what got me to want the transition of a listener of rock music to wanting to play. My brother brought home All the World is Staged by Rush, their first live album. That was 1978. And I was like, wow, I couldn't believe a human being could play like that. So I just and my brother at that time was just getting into playing guitar. So I figured, he's playing guitar. My older brother was a guitar player. My father was a guitar player. I said, well, I'll try drums, do something a little bit different.
And you're talking about the one that was in Testament, and did he play with King Diamond or something?
Yeah, Glenn was in King Diamond for 3 years, a little over 3 years. And then he joined Megadeth in 2004, was there for 3 years, 3.5 years. And Glenn also fills in for Testament here and there when Alex Skolnick has other commitments with the jazz trio thing. So they'll give Glenn a call once in a while, and he'll go and work with them. So it works out quite well for him.
I seen him play one time with Testament.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When was that?
They opened for Slayer at his Carcass Testament.
Yep, he did 3 shows on that run. Alex, for some reason, couldn't make 3 shows, so Glenn flew out and did some shows, and loved it, so it was a blast.
It was the very first show of the tour.
Yep.
At Riviera.
Yep, that's right. Yep. We played 3 of them.
So some of my favorite songs are the Molten Core, and the Conspiracy of the Gods.
Molten Core, I think I wrote Molten Core. Did I write that, Matt? Molten Core, did I write that one, or did you write that one?
No, that wasn't me. I think
Molten Core is the thrashy one, right?
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah, I wrote that, and what was the other one?
Conspiracy of the Gods, yeah.
I actually wrote that one too, so thank you.
That was my next question because
Yeah,
the drums.
I wrote both of those songs, correct, yeah. Yep.
And that was your idea to put the drums in the intro like that?
Yes. Yes, you talking about the effect on them and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I wrote both those tunes.
Oh, good. And so the big 4 shows, those had to be a big highlight.
Of my career, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the first one, most people know that from the live DVD from Sofia, Bulgaria. And that was a big show. They all were big shows, but the first show we played was in Warsaw, Poland, and it was 106,000 people.
Oh my goodness.
And that was the first time all 4 bands had gotten together and played on one stage.
Ever.
You could feel the electricity. Everybody was really amped up and, wanting it to be a great show, which it was. And it was just a blast. It was so much fun. It's like I don't get nervous before I go on stage, but that was one time I actually peeked my head out. Anthrax was on when I got to the gig, and it was like, oh my God, look at all remember the first song, I was a little bit nervous, just wanting to, I think just the culmination, just everybody being so excited, and just couldn't wait to get out there and have a great time, and that's what we did. And Behemoth played that show as well. And
Oh, really?
it pissed me off because we showed up and they were just finishing, so I was pretty pissed off about that. Love that band.
Actually, our own webmaster Kevin attended one of those shows. I don't know if you remember seeing him in the audience.
Oh yeah, dude. Kidding me? Yeah, of course.
This is actually the ticket. I don't know if you've ever even seen the ticket because since you played.
Oh, in Epworth. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I was in the Air Force at the time,
Oh, really?
so I just happened to be in the town.
Yep.
So of course,
Diamond Head played, right?
yeah, Diamond Head opened, yeah.
Yeah, Diamond Head opened.
They had a special guest that year, and then Brian Taylor came out at the end to play with everyone.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
I remember that very well.
We actually talked with Brian Taylor a couple months ago.
Brian's great.
Yeah,
Super nice guy.
learned so much from.
Nice, great guy.
Yeah, just click on the videos and scroll through, and you'll see Kevin's interview with him.
Yeah, do that. It's right there. See it? Right there.
So now Slayer's leaving. What do you think about Slayer calling farewell?
Well, I mean, it's obviously something that they want to do. And again, it's all speculative. What you read on the internet, which most of it's. Can we swear on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, most of what I read on the internet is full of shit anyway. So you got to take that with a grain of salt. Obviously, somebody in the band doesn't want to tour anymore, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Look, Tom Araya has a wife and kids, and
Yeah.
Great kids.
they've been doing it. Yes, yeah, exactly. And they've been doing it for 36, 37 years. I think.
Yeah.
The first record came out The first record came out, I think, in '83. I think "Show No Mercy" came out in '83. So as a band with a record out, they've been touring for 35, 36 years now. So
Well,
it's a long time.
we've seen a lot of interviews where Dave himself pretty much says he wants to do a Big Four show. If Slayer's gonna be doing a farewell, he's just like, why not do a full blown, full thrash metal Big Four show?
Sure. Absolutely. I mean, everybody had a great experience with that. So if that ever happens again in their future, more power to them.
Right.
So it's great. Yeah.
So right as soon as they announce Big Four, everyone immediately says, "Well, who's 5 and 6?" But now that Slayer's going to be the first one to leave, now everyone's going to say, "Well, who's going to be the next to leave?"
Now, the next to retire
Yeah.
of the Big Four,
Yeah.
I couldn't say. I don't know. I mean, everybody's healthy and still can go up there and deliver. I mean, as long as you can do that. I mean, look, you want to talk about that? Look at the Stones. Look at Aerosmith.
Right.
There's so many bands. Priest. I mean, Jesus, Halford's just still. Andy Sneap's the guitar player, and Juice. I talk to him all the time. I mean, he's a good friend of mine, and they're just out there slaying it. So, if you can still go out there and do your job and make the audience happy, why not?
Well, you've heard Lemmy say, if you think you're too old for rock and roll, then you are.
Right.
You lived until 70 years old. You played up until 2 weeks.
Lemmy did it right to the end. So if that's not commendable, that's the ultimate rock and roll punk rock attitude. I mean, Lemmy was the epitome of that. That's something that I really respected. He didn't give a flying fuck what you thought. He didn't care. They did what they wanted to do. And if you liked it, that's great. If you didn't like it, who gives a fuck?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Music's not supposed to be loved by everybody. Then we just be a bunch of stupid ass robots, right?
Right.
That's what I like the punk rock aspect of that. I don't make music for everybody to like. I make music that I like and hopefully my bandmates like. Music that we create, we all decide that we like it.
We're gonna say hi.
And we hope that you like it too, but if you don't, I couldn't care less if you don't like it. Right, Matt?
Look, it's
I
Matt.
don't listen to anything he says, so don't believe it.
Don't believe anything I say. Music that I make, Matt hates, but he plays it because I pay him.
Right.
He loves the music that I make.
I love the music he makes. It's great. But he doesn't like it.
I don't.
And then nobody likes Bill's music.
No. Who's Bill?
He left.
Oh. We do, yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. Okay. So what made your decision to leave Megadeth? What was that?
I mean, I'd been in the band for 10 years. I wish everybody asked me the same question. I don't have some big scandalous story that's going to be on every website, all that horse shit. I figured at this point, if I don't make a move and do what I wanted to do musically, I was going to get too old pretty soon to do it. So I just wanted to go in a heavier direction and express the music that I wanted to make. And Chris, come to find out, he wanted to do the same thing. So we're like, well, why don't we join forces and try something together? I said, okay. It was that simple, you know. I wanted to make heavier music and make my own music. So that's really the long and short of it. And just so happens that Matt, the Shads just ended at that point touring, and I saw a post that you put on, I can't remember what you said, looking for a gig basically. I'm like, Matt plays bass and Cobra Kai and a bunch of other stuff. And so I hit him up.
Sweet Filet.
And Zeus told me the same thing. We're recording the record. Just started to record drums, and that's when me and Matt started to talk about it. And he was on board. I was recording in Connecticut, so you know, it just worked out. It's just one of those things, you know. And we had talked to other people as well, but once I knew Matt was available and wanted to do it, that to me was the answer as far as I was concerned. So there you go.
Did you get any questions online? No.
Awesome.
I told you, I don't know. That's alright. So, Active Defiance is on tour now with Armored Saint. And the new album is Old Scars, New Wounds. So, check them out. A couple dates left. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Alright.
See you, man.